What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Double A Hef here with another dose of the Truth Scope. So this is going to be responding to your comments, volume 2. There's going to be a few volumes of this, or episodes, whatever you want to call it, because obviously there's a lot of comments. Now this one that you can see on the screen that I'm about to address, I moved it up in the queue, if you would, because the rhetoric, the talking points that this older brother is using, obviously, well, one, most of y'all on my channel already know that this is common amongst them. But what I want to use this as an opportunity to spotlight what it is that they say and why there's an issue with it. So basically, as you can see, you probably already started reading, but I'm going to read it for you, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of context, because this is in relation to the video that I did, Dr. Umar Johnson Gets Destroyed. In that video, Umar is asked a question about basically comparing the KKK to BLM. All right, now I don't want to go into too much detail about that, because obviously, you watch the video for that. So I'll read this comment from Mr. William Webb that obviously was done 2 hours ago, and that's today, by the way, today being July 10th. So I have to disagree with you. The Klan never stopped operating. They have only changed their uniform. Example is they now have on blue uniforms. They have on black robes. They have on suits and scrubs. They sell the most drugs, as in big pharmacy, and all of these kills and destroy families. So let's just start right there, Mr. Webb. Let's just take it from the top. The Klan never stopped operating. In my video, I never said anything about the Klan being defunct. Or like, I never made any such remarks that you could even try to bridge the gap and say, well, maybe Double A Hef thinks that the Klan is done or dissipating. No. Never said that. Never made any mention towards that, because obviously the Klan's still around. They only have changed their uniform. Now this is what a lot of these old heads do and say. All right, and it's a lot of that fear shit, like, yeah, they just not wearing the white hoods no more. Look, even when they were wearing the white hoods, they weren't wearing the white hoods. Like, even back then, quote unquote, black people knew that, hey, just because they're not wearing a freaking white hood don't mean they're not in a Klan. Like, they knew who the Klansmen were in their towns, respectively. They knew this. A lot of it wasn't even like a shock. Like, they knew who the Klansmen were. All right? And the Klans people knew who the hell they were targeting. So it wasn't like this big, like, oh my God, like so secretive and shit like that. So that's first. And second, they wear blue uniforms, obviously talking about the cops, which again, like, yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm not here to dispel. I'm not here to totally dispel what he's saying. I'm just here to basically, again, this is the Truth Scope, let y'all know that what he's doing is total hyperbole. It's way over the top. All right, it's just not. That's not what's really going on. It's not really affecting you in your life right now. You, the dude listening to this video right now, you are not affected by the shit that this nigga's talking about. So again, blue uniforms, black robes. They have on suits and scrubs. They sell the most drugs, as in big pharmacy. Okay, so basically what he's saying, and this is what the old heads say. The older heads, this is what they say. A lot of them, they repeat this shit. They echo it. Basically, everyone is fucking racist. The issue with that thinking is that, well, one, that's just not true. Because again, racism is the real thing. So racism is not. I've gone through this so many times that I'm actually getting tired of like breaking that whole thing down. But no, they're not. One, if you want to go off the word racism as what it means today, like what is interpreted as today, right? No, not everyone is racist. Number one, and am I sitting here saying that because there's some good white folk out there and all that stuff? No. But I just know that in terms of the KKK and people going out of their way to bring bodily harm to you and to hold you back, that's not happening nowadays. If it was, we know about it. And I'm sure I'm going to be brothers in the comments saying, oh, what do you mean we don't know about it? Look at the George Floyd and, the Philando Castile. I mean, and again, Philando Castile, that one was just, that was terrible. But all the Michael Browns and all, no. You're not going to give me with all that. All right, let's just stop here. Let's stop with all that. So, no, it ain't happening like that, like it was back then. All right, it's not the same. We don't have KKK out here literally lynching people or figuratively lynching people. That's just not a thing. So he goes on to say it destroys families. All right, yeah, but you know what else destroys families? A lot of the government programs that I'm sure that you voted for, whether directly or indirectly, and that you are for, whether directly or indirectly. So what about that destroying the families? What about all of the things that take the black man out of the household and try to empower the quote-unquote black woman to be the steward over the family? What about those things? Are you going to talk about those things literally destroying our families? You'd rather talk about who the hell may or may not be a Klansman at the police precinct or at the goddamn municipal building or at the goddamn hospital based off what you're putting down, or even like as in your lawyer based off the things that you put down. You'd rather focus on all of that and say that, oh, that's, killing and destroying our families. Yeah, that's what's destroying our families. Again, what about the government programs that are literally ripping apart the damn families? What about abortion? What are your thoughts on abortion, Mr. Webb? Please let me know what the hell your thoughts are about abortion. And I'm not being serious because I really don't care what your thoughts are on abortion, because I'm sure I can figure out what the hell your thoughts are on abortion are. All right? But that's my point. You get these old heads that spew these old ass talking points, and it's like, dude, the day and era has changed. It ain't the same. All right, it ain't the same. So you don't need to be out here, and you don't need to be. You shouldn't be out here, literally trying to get our people to be afraid of the goddamn boogeyman. Oh, the white man's everywhere. Destroy the families. But the list goes. I read it. The list goes on and on. Hell, even your political figures who also dress in suits and skirts, including your president. So stop it with your BS, or shall I say your cooking. And myself don't believe in the BLM organization. So first and foremost, dude, you don't have to believe in BLM organization for them to be Marxists. You can say you don't believe in them all you want, but it doesn't change the fact that they're Marxists, like I say. And second of all, the president and politicians, so stop with my BS. What BS? You get these old heads that, and not even just old heads, you get people in general that hop on my goddamn videos, and it's like, I really want to know, did you even watch and or listen for a goddamn second? Because based off the comments, I have a hard time believing that you did. Because had you actually watched and actually listened, you would know I never said anything about the KKK not being around no more or being disbanded or anything like that. But I'm happy that you took that as a jumping a leap pad to put all the stuff out here. That way I could showcase it to brothers out there, so that way they know, especially when they're having these discussions with old heads, like, okay, like that's typical for them to say some shit like that. Like, oh, everyone's racist, KKK's every goddamn word. Like, no, it ain't, nigga. No, it ain't. And you know what? Even if you truly believe that, or if not even if you truly believe that, then point it out to me every day in your life where it's literally holding you back and affecting you. Because it's not. I guarantee you it's not. We live in a society, we live in a day and age where you can do what you want. Am I sitting here saying that quote-unquote racism, as it's interpreted throughout the masses, doesn't exist? No, I'm not saying that at all. Am I out here saying that there isn't like a quote-unquote inequality, even though like and I make this very clear, equality doesn't exist. But yeah, again, as it's interpreted today, inequality, yes, all of that. You can go on and go on, because at the end of the day, people look out for their own. So you should expect that. You should. If I go to work at a white company, and it's me and a quote unquote white dude both interviewing for it, if I don't get that job, I should not be surprised. I'm like, I get the job. No, you know what I'm saying? I'd be more surprised if I got the job, and then I would be thinking, oh, this is some fucking oh my god, shit. The term literally just jumped right out of my goddamn head. Affirmative action. This is an affirmative action hire. So, you know, I'd be more shocked if that were the case. So again, we can't be out here, you know, all surprised and shit. You know, we got to be better than that. So, Mr. William Webb, and that's my response to the comments on that one. And brother, if you're gonna take the time to write all that out, at least like put some more time into thinking out what the hell you're saying. But you know, I say that with a grain of salt, because I know, like, deep down in your quote unquote heart of hearts, as Skip Bayless would say, that you truly believe that, and that's the issue. That's why a lot of them old heads, we gotta like literally move them niggas to the side. Like, you know, no, don't wait for them to move out the way. I mean, we gotta move them niggas out the damn way, because this bullshit ain't helping nobody. All right, it ain't helping nobody. All right, so let's go on. How? Then it's not the same. No comparison at all. You're reaching. So again, I don't really want to go too deep into this one, because obviously this episode is fairly new, or relatively new. So I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, I just had to touch on that, because you know we got to put a stop to that, brothers. All right. Anyway, peace.